Today, Wednesday, 30th of March. March 30, yes. The transmission is still here, it's open, obviously. Alright, I have some good news. Yesterday they told me that this is the old bearing actually. I'm waiting the new bearings. They told me that they found a good deal. Instead of getting the torque converter, let us say, and the transfer case separate, they put a little bit more money, the customer, and he get complete transmission. In any case, what I'm gonna do, from the other transmission, because this I have prepared it already, and has a healthy clutches, and I have a healthy parts here. What's the plan here? I'm gonna get the transfer case back here. I'm gonna put new bearings, new seals, like all these things, alright? I'm gonna close this transmission. This transmission is gonna be installed on the car, and the other transmission, he'll gonna get it to the customer, and he'll gonna keep it as a spare parts. I hope that he will never gonna use it, just in case, let us say. But it's much better deal, let us say, from the point that if you get only the torque converter and the transfer case, it's gonna be almost the same price like you get one full transmission. So, and they told me that it's a low mileage transmission and it's working. That's what they told me. Now, I still have it outside. I'm going to remove the transfer case from the other one, prepare it, washing it, bring it inside. I need specific parts from the other one, no need anything from inside. And like I said, the other transmission, it belongs to the customer. At the end, he'll gonna get one on the car, one as a parts. Yeah, let's start working on it to disappear these things, because I have more things to do. Alright, now these are the parts that I need from the donor transmission. We're gonna see one at a time. Yeah, let's see it actually. Let's see the difference. Okay. Obviously, here we have a hole. Here we don't have a hole. The surface, it's beautiful, excellent, not any mark. I put a bet that this transfer case somebody opened before, if I judge from the sealant. Then here it's excellent, here it's excellent, here it's not. All right. Nice clean surfaces here, beautiful. I already clean also this side, but here there is a hole, here there is no hole. Alright, finish with the housing. This, by the way, this I'm gonna give it back to the customer. What I'm planning to do, I'm planning to close the other transmission as it was, and I'm gonna put, obviously not this, the broken bearing, the old bearing from this. Then, this is a space on the output shaft, because what's the catch there? You don't have to push outside the transfer case, you don't have to pull inside the transfer case. Just a second. What I was saying, the spacers, it's here because, like I said, you don't have to push front, you don't have to push back the transfer case. You need some clearance and need to make some measurements. It's not just throwing it on and finish the story. Same thing for the seams. Then I'm using the seams from the other transmission. I have this bearing. This goes to the housing, to the small housing. Where I have the small housing here, that's the old bearing. This, it spins fine. It's dry, obviously, but I don't feel comfortable using this one. I'm gonna explain later on. You're gonna see later on. I want to take it out, this one. I'm gonna use this bearing. This is perfect. This is excellent. By the way, when I open it, I didn't see glitter. I didn't see any problem. I see almost like a brand new fluid, to be honest with you. Yeah. Spacers, bearing. Let's see this gear. Let's bring it side by side. All right. What you see here. Oops. I don't care. Again, I don't care about the bearing, because I'm gonna change the bearing. I'm gonna put a new bearing. All these bearings are gonna be new at the end. So, what's this gear, how it looks like? That it bites, it ran with some shrapnel from the bearing. And see this one. This looks much more clean, and this one looks like that has some marks. Okay. Then this one, same story, same shit, different day, right? Yeah. So you see that it bites some aluminum pieces, some stainless steel pieces from the bearing, but this one, it's beautiful. I believe that you can see the difference, right? Then let's go to see this, the sun gear, I believe. That's the old one. The old one, I washed it, I don't remember how many times I washed it, okay? But if you watch inside, just a second. Yeah, come on. Will you please stay there? Okay. If you watch inside, you see some pieces they have stuck there. This is like a friction weld. That means one part it's stopped, the other part it's moving, and then the friction welded, and this is how they join it probably. So there you see some small pieces that it doesn't matter how much I'm gonna blow, it will not gonna go away. There you don't see nothing. On the other gear, this is perfect, and this is okay. It doesn't have any problem. Most probably it bites some of the aluminum pieces here on the teeth, but with this one I'm much more comfortable using this instead of using this, and that's why I'm gonna use this actually. So finish with this one. Let's go to this, the planetary gear. Planetary gear and sun gear, or other ways around. Yeah, okay. Just a second. From this side, the same thing actually. This was running with metallic shavings with a glitter. This was not running with a glitter and metallic shavings. When you spin the gears, it's nice. When you spin this gear, is nice. One makes sound. This one. One, it makes this one. Okay, this one is beautiful. It doesn't have any problem. Then when we turn it upside down, here you can see the difference. One second. Here you can see the difference and what I was talking about yesterday. Obviously here there are some marks. Better? Yeah, maybe it's better without light. Here there are some marks, here there is some marks, and here you see a burn spot. I didn't mention that because I don't remember, I was not remember if it's supposed to be bluish color, black color, or if it has to be silver color. Obviously it makes sense to be nice and clean like this. That means it didn't overheat. Here you see that this friction disc here, it's lifted up. It's like this, up. This one it's flat. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, and if you can understand through the mobile. This one's flat, this disc. This, it became up. It deformed from the temperature. That's why it looks like that. You see the black spot here, bluish color black, and here it's nice how it's supposed to be. So again, let me answer also on that. It doesn't matter, it's not the case how much power can handle these clutches. It's about when they're gonna lose the grip, how many Newton meters need to lose the grip. Because when they lose the grip, let us say these friction discs, you're gonna give the power, let us say, to the rear wheels or to the front wheels. It's gonna be like an open lock, like an open diff, if you like. When you have these discs inside, it's much more equal distributed the power. That means you should have, let us say, one revolution on the front wheels, one revolution on the rear wheels. With this one, since it's burnt like that, it will gonna be, let us say, under stress, under load. It can give, let us say, power to the wheels that they don't have so much grip. That's one thing. I don't remember these clutches. No, I don't remember at all. It depends. It depends the forcing clamp, the strength that has a spring, and it depends also what material has the clutches, these friction discs there. So even let us say if you remove completely, the only thing what you're gonna get is, let us say you don't have a grip on the front wheels, so you're gonna start spinning the front wheels, or you don't have a grip on the rear wheels, you're gonna start spinning the rear wheels. That's the reason why it's there, these friction discs. And like I said, I feel much better using this one than using this one. Makes sense, right? So what else? I have to remove outside these parts that I'm not gonna use, the one that I show you. I have to take it out. What I'm gonna do, I'm still waiting the bearings. I'm gonna dress the bell housing. I'm gonna get the bell housing, the gasket, I'm gonna dress it, I'm gonna prepare the clutches, the drums, everything. I'm gonna build the tower because I want to make a couple of measurements for the clearance. I will not gonna dress the main housing, if you like, the transmission housing, this one, because I'm gonna get the new bearings, the seams, this housing for the transfer case, and I'm gonna test fit it to see how much clearance is given to me. Couple of measurements and test fit with the spacers from the other transmission. That means these spacers here, these seams or washers, call it as you like, these belong to the other transmission, the donor transmission. So that's what I'm gonna use. It's supposed to be plug and play, it's supposed to be fine, but I want to double check it, because if I dress and I put everything, I'm not gonna be able to see the clearance to understand what's going on. I'm gonna be able to see on this one, I'm not gonna be able to see on that one, because we're gonna be inside. That's the status. Now what? Now nothing. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take out the parts that I'm not gonna use. Like I said, I'm gonna keep separate the seams here, these washers. I'm gonna keep it separate with this one. This is the old bearing. Yes, and then I'm gonna remove these bearings. I'm not gonna mix up this. I'm gonna put a masking tape and I'm gonna write which one is going where. To be safe, I'm gonna change also this bearing. The bearing. This bearing needs to be replaced. I'm gonna do it now. This one. The seal I'm gonna put at the end. I'm not gonna put it now. The same thing I'm gonna do with this seal. First I'm gonna make all the measurements, all the tests, and then the test fit, and then I'm gonna press the seals to don't have any headache. You never know. If I see something wrong, I might use, let us say, the housing from the other transmission. We're gonna see about that. We're gonna see what clearance we're gonna give us, where we're gonna reach the output shaft. Yeah, this kind of stuff. Classic, not something new, but need to do the job. Otherwise, if something go wrong, you have to open again. You're gonna waste time. Yeah. That's it for now. When I'm gonna receive, like I said, when I'm gonna receive the bearings, no, maybe I'm gonna show you that I'm gonna build the transmission also. Yeah. To put the clutches on the transmission oil. To get, I have to check again. It's one at a time. All the clutches don't have any metallic savings, don't have any piece. Just in case, don't have any surprise. All of them. Fresh transmission oil, clean transmission oil. Building up the transmission to have the tower ready. I'm calling tower. I don't know how you are calling it. I'm talking about the bell housing and the rest all up with a new gasket from there. Then I'm gonna unpress the bearings from here. Yeah, I'm gonna have it, let us say, separate. I'm gonna have it on the right side. The transmission in here is gonna work with the transfer case and the housing. The housing I'm gonna keep it on the rubber table to don't scratch it. I don't want to make any scratches, especially on this surface from this side where it's sealing the gasket. In all the surfaces are critical. This surface is critical. Here, this surface is critical, and that surface is critical. This one has the pins, so it's not a big deal because you can hit only the corner, let us say, but better to stay here to don't be on the stainless steel table. Right. Yeah. Let me upload this one because it's gonna be a huge video, and then we're gonna make another video when we're gonna put together the tower. Yeah. To see the new gasket, the bell housing, the new gasket, and the drums installed. And later on, the old parts are gonna be outside.